Welcome everybody to a special edition of Danapalooza. Tonight I will be your host Wayne Campbell, and my guest Marci Leigh will be playing the role of Garth Algar. Marci, great to have you here, aka Garth.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth. So I gotta ask you, Garth, because I've heard that you've been in the kitchen lately. Have you been working on anything?
Uh, let's see here. Have I been working on anything? Um, I've been burning a lot of things. I had to replace several, like all of my little those stove pan thingies, because I was working on some I don't even remember, but I like I caught the little pan things on fire, and some alphabet noodles, and I've invested in a fire extinguisher. So But a couple new recipes hopefully coming out soon. I'm gonna be getting into some cakes. So
Garth, I gotta ask, are you listening Stairway to Heaven while you're cooking?
uh I freaking love Wade's World. I can't. I think my favorite Garth quote is that if she were a president, she would be Abraham Lincoln. Like,
Definitely. Party on.
it's funny because I texted my dad, and I sent him, because me and my dad, like, I grew up watching that movie. Well, not grew up, but like whenever I was old, whenever I was able to watch that movie, we would always watch it together, and he would always text each other whenever I was in college. I didn't get to see him a lot, and it would just be random, like I'd be in a class or something. You just go party on Wayne, and I go party on Garth, and I just start busting out laughing, and yeah.
I think the reason why you've been having problems, Garth, in the kitchen, I think it's because you've been listening to the song Foxy and you've been doing your dance and everything, and I think that's why some of your cooking has been the way it is, dude.
I don't know. I think it might have something to do with Bugs Bunny. Did you ever find it attractive when Bugs Bunny put on a dress and played a girl bunny?
I gotta think on this, Garth. Nope.
Neither did I. I was just asking.
You never know. These are the puzzling questions of the new generation. Like, I know what people were asking me the other day, they were asking me about like Stacy, and like I broke up with her 2 months ago, and I guess she's still mental, but like I said, get the net.
Oh man. What did he say after that?
I think that's how it
Oh, that was
ended.
it. That was it. Okay,
Yeah.
I swore that didn't she, I thought that was the scene too, where she, like, didn't she keep crashing into stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's like just in that neck brace or something.
Yeah. So Garth, I got to ask you, since our next month is St. Patrick's Day, and I know about the movie The Leprechaun. What do you think about that movie? I'm the leprechaun.
Oh, I got one for you.
All
Wayne,
right.
what do you do if every time you see this one incredible woman, you're gonna hurl?
Well, I usually say X-nay on the hurley. And I usually say, "Excuse me."
Swing.
Swing. Like, I also think of the quote, like a gun rack, a gun rack. I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessary an entire rack. What am I going to do with a gun rack?
Oh, I really want to. I need to rewatch that movie again.
So I got to ask you, I know that you like to play. Are you still playing the drums, Garth?
Uh, oh, my face hurts from smiling. I think my favorite skit from there was either it's tied between whenever he had the top 10, so he would do like
Mhm.
the top 10 babes, or like whenever he had the little talking cards and it was just like sphincter
Oh
or
yeah.
like Master says what? Like I didn't even like really know what that word was until that movie, and then they said it like 50 times.
I also like when they're playing the hockey game and they're playing game on, game off.
Just
And
dragging the net out into the middle of
yeah, and the way I thought it would be done today would be like stream on and then like stream off, stream on, stream off, stream on.
Oh wait, wrong way. Oh,
Yeah,
stream off.
stream off, stream
Just
on.
knocked over all my water.
Or where he talks about Cassandra, she will be mine.
Oh yeah, I think that was definitely one of my favorite SNL skits. Like in the beginning too, the headbanging with Bohemian Rhapsody.
Mhm.
Did that actually start because of that movie, or did the people do that before?
I want to say it was due to the movie. I feel like that kind of caught on more. People may have done it, but I think it was more mainstream.
Yeah, I was always curious about that because that was a little pre my time. So
Well, I could always be putting on, Dana Palooza stock instead of Wayne stock. Jim
I
Morrison can always come to me in a dream.
oh my goodness. If you 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 could do a version of that. You've got enough people. Get a bunch of musicians together. Dan and
Yeah.
Palooza mash up with Wayne's World. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, as long as we do the village people number, I think everybody will be pretty satisfied.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Game off.
Stream off. Stream off.
Come on. Yeah. Or
Oh
where they do the different endings, and they do like this, and they're like, well, let's do, and they're like,
my gosh.
they're
Oh,
like,
there's
let's do the happy ending.
your show was great today.
Let's do the Scooby Doo ending.
I'm a girl.
I could be the person. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids. And then the mine.
Or you could get some sponsors with the Excedrin, like, oh, my head hurts. Here, take 2 of these. Dumps out the entire bottle of medicine.
I will tell you, Garth, that it looks like I am at the the theater stage or the Muppet stage, apparently I am stuck here for eternity playing Stairway to Heaven because I was denied so many times.
What have you tried to let me help you riff?
I've tried, the stream on, stream off has kind of, thrown a wrench into everything.
Uh,
It's that Dutch door thing going on.
so is
Oh,
that like a background? What is that like just a camera background or is that your actual background?
that's my actual background. It's my theater set.
That is amazing.
Yep. I like to say sometimes it's theatrical or it's the Muppets. Like, it's time to start the Dan Palooza.
Now you need a jingle.
Yeah. On Dan Palooza tonight. Dark, 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 dark. So, could be the intro. You just do different Muppet voices and someone moves puppets.
Yeah.
But I just want to know, Garth, are you having a good time?
Not.
Not.
Just slowly start, just we could just start from the beginning of the movie, quote the whole way through.
Yeah. Yeah. But what I really want to do is just do Danapalooza. That's all I really want to do, Garth. Yeah, and flying monkeys will come out of my butt.
Excuse me?
Squeeze me.
Not oh, I want to bring that back. If there is one phrase I wish I could bring back.
Well, I feel like you could just put it in front of I want to see a manager to squeeze me. I want to see a manager. You just put that.
I wonder what cuz like I don't know if a lot of people would remember that quote. I don't know how, how well known Wayne's World or that is. I mean, people remember it, but like what would somebody do if you just walk in, squeeze me?
People would probably be like, "We want." And-
Oh my goodness.
or they would be like a potential Karen Darren alert. They use the new lingo. Ah. But so Garth, I know that you're going out into the convention world, so I just want to know, um, like, are you gonna bring your drumsticks, or what are you gonna do within your whole cosplay world? I know you got that smoking jacket, like Hugh Hefner wears. I know you got like, your hockey stuff. Are you working on different attires?
Um, I actually need a different shirt for this, so I do need a different shirt. Right now I'm wearing a cat Space War shirt because the one I thought I had went missing. So I'm a little bummed about that.
Mine's just an Elvira shirt turned inside out.
I actually got these the one thing I love about being a cosplayer is like nothing in your house is off limits. And like, so these are a pair of sunglasses, and I'm just sitting there and I'm
Yeah.
just like, I punched out the frames because I couldn't get them out. So, I'm just sitting there like punching out frames, like, boom, Garth glasses. But I actually got these, they were like Teco sunglasses, and I'm like, these are perfect. Or, anything can like turn into anything.
I was hoping like the letter didn't show up, like it was gonna say like Elvira, like there. Brought to you by Elvira.
There's your next sponsor.
Could never do a parody of that. I could never swing that. That'd take a lot of swinging to do. A lot of
Swing.
swing to make that work.
Oh, I do. They had so many like beautiful, kind of goofy, relatable one-liners.
Uh,
I think that's one of my favorite kind of comedies, is just simple, awkward comedy.
totally. Garth, I'm gonna be Frank. And Garth's line is, "Okay, can I still be Garth?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that one. I forgot that one. Darn
I
it,
love
missed
that.
opportunity.
Or when he's like, "Contract or no, I will bow to no sponsor. Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but for me, the beast doesn't include selling out."
Oh my gosh.
But so tell me, did you like Wayne's World the first one or the second one, or do you like them both?
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen the second one. I think I love the first. I'm always like the first gen of something or the first series of something. Like I just like love so passionately. Um, just because I don't know, it's exciting and like new, and then I'm gonna say I'm partial to the first, but I mean I love them all because it just cracked me up. Like it was just so out there. And I forget they started on SN. It was an SNL skit that went to a movie, right?
Correct.
I missed those were some like golden movies because there was that what was the dun, na, 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 the what is love, like that one.
Yeah, Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, thank you. So I loved that. I think like that and Wayne's World were like my two favorite movies that came from an SNL skit. I don't know. Do they still even do that? Has there been one?
There hasn't been, they kind of stopped doing Night at the Roxbury, kind of like when Will Ferrell got bigger, and then
Yeah.
like, Chris Kattan left SNL, but they 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 made a joke like when Chris Kattan like passes away, like in his funeral, that someone's gonna take his head and go, "Oh, he's this guy," just move his head. That's like one of the
Oh
jokes he
my
tells for his stand-up, that someone's gonna start moving his head. Oh, that's who it is.
gosh. Oh my goodness. That is stop. Go. Shoot.
I
I'm
can
just
see
so
someone
excited.
doing it too.
You know what? I have to say, if I were in his shoes, I would say go for it. I'd be like, do it. Go out in style.
Just as long as I don't hear crunch.
Oh,
Fix it.
oh, that would be that would be horrifying.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'd do in that situation.
Oh man. But I just like when they're trying to get stuff together for uh, Wayne's stock and everything, and he's telling everybody, he's like, "No, Jim Morrison came to me in a dream, and like there was a naked Indian man also, and like it's definitely gonna happen." And then he had this guy helping him, and he was like a roadie, and he goes, "Well, when I was getting on the band for Ozzy, and then I had to go to the little sweet shop on this." And it seemed like there was an emphasis on the little sweet shop that they were going to get whatever dessert or anything, but it'd be like on the sweet shop there, and they had to get that, otherwise he wouldn't perform. But it's things like that, and Chris Farley being in the second one too. um,
I forgot he was in that.
yeah,
Oh,
and they're like throwing stuff at him, so he'll pick up the microphone. Like they're throwing tennis balls or something, he's got to pick up the microphone without getting hit.
Oh, sorry.
And then they said, I remember Rip Taylor was in the second one. That was like a comedian, and he said, "Oh, you got to do Jim Morrison. He came in my dream. You got to do Wayne's."
Oh, I feel they definitely poked fun at so much stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like nothing was off limits.
And doesn't he enter like in the wedding scene, and he's trying to get rid of or to make sure that Cassandra doesn't marry Bobby, and he enters the
Yeah.
wrong church. He's like, Cassandra, church is over there.
Which one were you which one did you if you had to pick, did you like the first or second one more?
Yeah, I kind of like I like when they sing I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Both are very flighting, very,
Very,
very
very
frightening.
frightening, please.
Galileo, Galileo. So I love that one. And then I also love because I'm from Chicago, so they do the Chicago Blackhawks, so I like that too when they're playing out. And I actually like that they have Ed O'Neill from Married with Children in the donut shop, and like he has that cameo of being that restaurant donut shop owner.
I never put that together.
Yep.
You
Yep.
just blew my mind. I never
Yep.
put that together that that was him. And that's funny because I used to like watch that show all the time as a kid with my dad. And wow, I feel like I'm however many years, 20 something years late to the party.
He would really not go to the shoe store. He would go to the donut shop and say he was at the shoe store to avoid Peg. But I just like that, and I like Tia Curry as Cassandra, and I kind of like the end. When she's singing, she's like, "Wow!" and ballroom blitz, and the guy's watching her perform in the little TV in the limo, and they have all these
Yeah.
things. He's like, Frankie Shop here, and he's like, "You're just not ready yet," and they're like, "Wayne, how could you?" And like they're like, "Wait, we don't want to end the movie this way."
Yeah. I feel like they just like I love the freedom of that movie. Like it was truly just
Yeah.
like anything they like if it was funny, they're like, hey, we're gonna find a way. Like it was not like this set script. Like it was just kind of chaotic and that's I don't know, that's what made it so great in my opinion. Is just I love chaotic things, like as that's and why I love Garth. I'm an awkward, chaotic person. Like whenever he has like the science thing on his head and then he's just like
Yeah.
smashing the hand with a hammer.
Yeah.
Like, how do you come up with that?
Or the one girl who finds him attractive, and then he's wearing the smoking jacket, and he's got the pipe.
Or like, so the one line where he's like talking, he's like, "Did you ever see that Twilight Zone where the guy signed a contract and they cut out his tongue and put it in a jar and it wouldn't die and it grew and pulsated and gave birth to baby tongues? Pretty cool, huh?" Like, where does that line come from? How do you come up with that?
It came after, yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt. It came from the
Yeah.
same thing. Someone was watching The Wizard of Oz and thought of the flying monkeys, and someone was watching Gene Simmons and thought of the tongue and put two and two together.
You know what? That's a pretty that could be how you could think of that. Now we know.
Exactly. Well, listen, Garth, I'm going to be frank.
I'm gonna be Garth.
There you go. Yay. Uh, so, are you looking forward to anything new in 2023, Garth?
Yes. I just for my birthday am moving my cat. Um, I just commissioned a new Sailor Moon wig, so I'm gonna have that coming up very shortly. I've been really investing in a few things lately. I'm perfecting my recipes. I'm hoping that, I'm not gonna lie, some of my things did not go well. So I had a few setbacks, but I'm like pushing through, and I'm hoping 2023 is the year that I could like finally open my official business. But like taxes scare me, so I'm working through that. But once I get that started, I'm hoping I can like sell some of my stuff online and you know provide baked goods. But there's a lot of like testing that you have to do and a lot of like red tape I got to go through. So, but I'm close. I'm close.
We'll party on that adventure.
Party on indeed.
um, what do you think Garth would think of 2023?
Babylicious. No, I think there would be a lot of. I would be so curious to see how they would do like take on social media. Like I would love to see how they like imagine Garth and Wayne as TikTokers or vloggers. I think they would have a lot of fun. I think there would be a lot more like opportunity. So I would be very curious. I wish they would bring that back just for like, you know, they've been doing that lately. They've been bringing like a lot of little things back, and that would be a cool one.
I feel like they'd be like, tweet on, tweet off, tweet on, tweet off.
Yeah, they would definitely do that.
And like, I feel like Garth would still do Foxy Lady, but with the TikTok song, like the music playing.
Yeah, that they need to bring that back. That's another one. Someone make that a trend again.
Yeah. And I feel like uh for Wayne, he he would definitely like use the emojis, when he's talking to Stacy, he'd be like, broke up 2 months ago. Are you mental? And he would use like some kind of emoji or something like that. Like, get the net, and he'd have like some kind of net or
Oh,
some little thing.
those two would be so good at like you see like those long emoji things that are like
Yeah.
like they would crush
Man.
it.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think of that. Oh, what else is there? Is there any what else is oh my gosh, I don't that's also a tough question. What else is new since back then? I don't know if I'm ready to handle that. Like smart refrigerators. They would totally have to do something stupid with smart refrigerators. Like you
Yeah.
could connect your fridge to Wi-Fi. What?
I feel like something of theirs they would like maybe like a TV or something like that, and like maybe it would play Stairway. You'd be like, "We're not worthy," and like
Yeah.
something like play it.
Or just like hack into celebrities' video cam or like crash their Zoom meetings or something
Yeah,
or just that would be a great one crashing like work Zoom meetings.
yeah.
Just pop on
Excuse
as like
me.
Wayne and Garth. I might
Well,
do that at work. Just show up tomorrow. Party on, guys.
party on. Well, is there anything else you have left to say on Danapalooza as we wrap it up?
I just hope you didn't think it sucked.
We hope you've enjoyed this journey, and we hope you enjoyed the stories as well as the visuals and gags and sights and everything. And we hope that the story connected you through this virtual presentation.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, guys. Well, it's gonna go ahead and say we're gonna say goodnight. It's Danapalooza, Danapalooza's world. All right, have a good night.